Hi, Yuki, Brianna, and Bay. Hi, hi, hi. Oh my god, long time no see. Lestray. Yeah, Yuki, Fortnite. Gotta take breaks. Brianna, I was reading that as like Gertzondea because of the stretching of the E and the A. Oh my god, Yuki, what is this new game you found? They come at poop time? Upgrade? Or more like downgrade? Okay.
Give me some rope, time in a tree. Give me the hope to run out of steam. Somebody say it could be here.
Can y'all make one of these? Anyone?
I'm tired of getting here. I can't count the reasons I should stay. One by one, they all just fade away.
Wait, that's such a good show. Do y'all know that show? You don't even... What do you mean, what the? Hi, Vay? But wait, do you not know the show? Or do you not know the little... the one those things. Those were so good. I don't. Oh, could I do it off memory? I don't think so. Yuki, you know them? Cootie, what? Cootie Catcher. Hello. You can do it. What were those called? Like, school fortune telling bold? I don't know. Oh yeah, actually. Is it about elementary? No, Community as a show is it's a sitcom kind of. It's about community college. And it's one of the best comedy shows I think ever made. I love it. I watched it all through. I watched it when I was in college, but then I just rewatched an old episode the other day. But so it's fresh on the mind. Cootie Catcher, the fish thing? What's the fish thing? Wait, I don't know the fish thing. Also, hi, Gabby. Quacky? Huh? What's that? You can make those and fold the letters, but not hearts. Oh, the hearts were cool. I could never do the tiny little hearts like that people would make out of paper where they were like 3D. I never did those. This was really like the only folding thing I like, origami-ish type thing I ever did. Let's see. Okay, so yeah. If I remember correctly, it was quite easy. Although you also have to know how to use it, because it's not just a matter of folding one of these. Then you have to know how to like correctly, like, you know, do the crap, right? Possible, maybe, yes, no, maybe, not something, some days, no change. You literally just pinch it? No, I don't mean like physically do it. I mean like, I'm not saying, oh, you called the fortune thingy Quacky? Wait, Cookie? That sounds fun, catching up with old friends. No, I don't mean not knowing how to physically use it. Like, that's the easy part, okay? If I folded one right now, we'd use it no problem. I mean, like the make it fun, like to like how to like, you know, have fun with it and like, you know, like boom ba doop dee or whatever. Just pick a color, spell it out, pick a number, count it out, pick a number again, boom, fortune. Yeah, okay. What, are you calling me slow or something? Look, here, what about this? Look at this one. Pick a color. Wait, what is, you know what I don't remember? What's the significance of picking a color here, actually? You know, this is turning into a stream idea. I need to make one of these, and then anytime someone subs, I'll give you a chance with the fortune teller. We'll monetize this. Boring. A friend would make them for us, and you decorate our own. Yeah, I remember people doing that in school. I think that's how I first got into them. Somebody was making them for other people, for like us to decorate like that, and then I took it home and was like, look at this, and then I learned how to do it or whatever, or was shown. But yeah, making those rubber cord bracelets. Wait, that I don't know. That I don't remember. The only bracelets I remember. Oh wait, or maybe I do. You talk about when you link up the like make the bracelets linked of a bunch of smaller little rubber like things. God, my voice is still shot. I don't understand it. How long is it gonna take? How long is it gonna take for my freaking throat to recover from being sick? This is ridiculous. But I was gonna say the only bracelets I remember are silly bands. Remember silly bands? Sound better. Well, that's good at least. No more gardening. Yeah, well I got gummies, so I can garden in a not damaging way. Of course, silly bands. I actually went to order. Did I end up? No, I don't think I did. Oh yeah, I think I talked about this on stream last year when I was doing it for Valentine's last year, and my boss was having us all do like little envelopes, kind of like the shoe boxes you did in school, but for around our office. And I ended up getting little Legos like this to give everyone, like this one, but little boxes, and they could make it. This was one of them made. But I think I was like looking at like silly bands also as an option. I was just trying to figure out something other than candy. I still have a bunch of those Legos actually. I think they're downstairs. Because I couldn't decide which one to get, so I ended up getting like 2 different kind. And silly bands are ugly? Okay, so the problem with silly bands is they're ugly when you're wearing them. As in like, they just look like when there aren't, if you only have, like they only look cute if you have like a dozen on your wrist. But if you just have like 1 or 2, then they kind of just look like, also like half my nails are off because I'm gonna take them all off tonight, I think. I said that last night and then I didn't do that either. But I want to take them all off and switch to a different box. But they just look like they're like I don't know what what do you say? Why am I blanking on language? What do you call it when clothing has a bunch of wrinkles in it? Wrinkled? Is that all? Why am I blanking? Whatever. But they kind of just look like wrinkled bracelets when you're wearing them. But then you take them off and then they look cute. And they yank your arm hair. True. I don't got much of that left. I've done officially 3 sessions of laser all over my body and 4 on my face. Actually, this past time, I did it last, I guess, a week ago tomorrow. And it was like another, they raise the strength of the laser every session. And this time I went from an 18 to a 20, whatever that means, on my face. And she don't ask me what, it's 18 to 20 units. I don't know what the number means, but she warned me. She was like, this is like actually a big jump going up to 20. So she's like let me know if it's too bad or something. And it definitely hurt more than usual, but my skin was peeling. Like I got like a bad sunburn all weekend. So in addition to being sick, my like face was peeling off. Wait, how did I get off on this subject? What was the oh yeah, my arm. But yeah, and so I realized that recently. I was like, wow, wait, my arm feels smooth and I haven't shaved it in a week since last week. So it's like, I mean, I will have to, but struck by lightning. Yeah, thankfully not quite like that, but the one thing that stinks though, I was talking to her and it seems like I might just have to forego being in the sun all summer. Cause I was asking her like, now that it's June and whatnot, like an opportunity or two might pop up to like go on the lake or go down to a beach or something. And it's like, what can I do? Can I be in the sun much? Because they warn you while doing this that like you're at risk for burning. Either if you have a lot of sun exposure before going in for a session, you could then burn during the session, or if you have the session and then have a lot of exposure, you can burn after. And I was thinking like, oh well, if I just like wear a bunch of maybe like protective, like if I wore like a wetsuit almost to cover all my skin or something. She kept calling it SPF clothing. That's not a term I'd heard before, but she was like, yeah, if you wear that, she's like, even then you could burn through that clothing. So she's like, it's best if you can just avoid it altogether or do it in small bursts, but and do it in the middle between two sessions, like not right after a session, not right before a session, but kind of like there's 5 weeks between each session, and so it's kind of like at that like 3-week mark there, around there is when I could theoretically have sun exposure with much less risk. But ultimately the big thing is that if I have too much sun exposure on laser, then it could result in them being like, okay, we're just gonna cancel this session. And so then I'd have to go a month without a laser session, which means some hair will regrow inevitably if I do that. And I like really don't want to set myself back on laser. I feel like I'd rather get FOMO from whatever day I miss in the sun than freaking backtrack on the progress of the hair removal. Also, hello Jupe. Do what Cam from Modern Family did. What did Cam do? Is this a plot point in Modern Family? Also, so did Love Island start today? Modern Family, Cam, Son. Did you all watch the first episode?
Don't be ridiculous. We have great taste.
What's all this then?
The doctor said absolutely no sun while I'm on these antibiotics.
And what would happen? Because if it's anything short of death, I think you should risk it.
All right, well,
Wait, was that?
what are you guys up to today?
Don't be ridiculous. We have great taste.
What's all this then?
The doctor said absolutely no sun.
I don't quite understand what the head wrap here is doing. It's not covering the majority of the face. But yeah, this is essentially what I was envisioning potentially doing to still try to go out in the like on a boat or something. Yeah, I think that basically will be me. Oh, y'all watched it. I'm jealous. I really was. God, I was wanting to maybe watch it, like try to do the Discord watching it earlier, but I ended up taking my mom to an appointment earlier. I think I'm doing that again tomorrow also. Shoot, so it's every day, so I gotta get on top of it. I need to watch it before I fall behind. I'll do it tonight, I guess. Is it a 2-hour episode for the first one? You're at the Villa Bay? Oh, he had a hat also. And a parasol. I actually did use an umbrella for coverage. Because I went out to... This was like a month ago. And, the same day I had laser, I was supposed to go hang out at the park with a couple friends, and I did like my makeup before I went and met out with them. I went home and did that, but then I realized like, oh wait, I forgot, I just did laser today. I really shouldn't be in the sun. So instead I just carried an umbrella as I walked around. But I had long sleeves and everything on for my body, but I was just nervous about my face. I might have been wearing this exact outfit, honestly. You haven't seen an episode. I guess it makes sense. If you're at the villa right now, then of course you wouldn't see an episode because you're on it. Wait, how do you have your phone? Every day, bro? Okay, Jake Paul. Or is it Logan Paul? Wait, who's... Whose song was that? God, how is that song a decade old yet? It's Everyday, bro. Was that a 2016 song? Nine years ago, and it was Jake Paul.
Y'all can't handle this.
2017, May 30th, so just passed exactly 9 years ago.
But I'm from Ohio, though, white boy. It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months. Never done before. Past all the
The fact you knew that line, Brianna, is insane to me. I was about to ask, what were you referencing? Because this video, at first I thought you were talking about like the views. I was like, it has way more than 5 million. That's crazy work. Okay, this playlist kind of sucks. It's like keeps changing in volume drastically. Okay, this seems better. That's you have a favorite part? My favorite part is when somebody turns it off. But I don't know. It does kind of live on as like a legendarily bad song, so. Well, no, I don't want to belittle. I was gonna compare it to the YouTube Rewind, the infamous YouTube Rewind, and say like, maybe I have a fondness for it in the same way that I like the 2018 YouTube Rewind. But no, the Rewind is better. Wait, or do you think It's Everyday Bros better? I think like this. It's
Yeah, it's rewind time. Yeah, if I control rewind, I would want.
this was the end of millennial optimism. This video, it all ended here.
Fortnite. And
This is when
Marquez
MAGA
Brown.
fully took over, was after this.
Is this what you wanted?
You know who I would have asked for?
Quit horsing around. Play me some of that jumping music.
Okay, you said jumping music?
Jumping music.
Todo el mundo, fuera.
Not even a thank you?
Gosh, I forgot how long these individual segments were.
Is this Marcus?
Quiero a Liza.
So guys, apparently we control Rewind this year. Y'all, we
Okay, we can stop. I'm starting to regret my defense of it the further I was watching, or the longer I was watching. You've been playing Fortnite all day today? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yuki mentioned that she was playing. Have been playing for hours. Jake Paul greater than that? No. God. Oh shoot, I thought there was something I thought of at the beginning, and now I'm forgetting. I don't see it. I was scrolling back in chat. Okay, well, how's everyone doing? I did some more yard work today. I also spent some time still trying to convert people on Facebook. Oh my god, I just saw this. Giving ... Mission trip. Stay off Facebook. Yeah, well, no, what this was now is it was like one of the girls groups that I submitted for. Actually, the one I was kind of most hoping to get into because it's more specific to my like neighborhood kind of area. I ended up like DMing. There seems to be only one admin. I ended up DMing her as nicely as I could, trying to see if I could get in, and she, as nicely as she could, told me no, and that she was only letting people born women into that group. And that really stung. That hurt. That felt bad. But then I, as nicely as I could, made like another, like just kind of explained why I was wanting to join. And then she, as nicely as she could, kind of said, you know, like, sorry, but the rule's not changing. And so then I, as nicely as I could, yet again responded, trying to tell her even more about why this matters to me and why I think she should change her opinion on this and blah blah blah. And so we'll see. I don't know. We'll see if she comes around. I really hope so. It really sucks, honestly. Them bitches suck. The thing is, I don't even, like, I wouldn't call her that. Like, he was being nice and said she supports the LGBT. I mean, that is the one thing that's confusing, actually. Is, to be honest, this... I've kind of encountered a few different, like, kind of turf-coded conversations with women, cis women specifically, this past week or two, and all of these cis women I've been talking to that have been kind of like turf coding the language in terms of like excluding trans people or certain ways, they're all self-identified as progressives, and say they support LGBT, like even the T, Q, you know, whatever. And what the hell, turf? No, not TURF, it's TERF. And honestly, I wouldn't call her turf either. Like, I didn't say that. Not in a single one of my messages did I say transphobic, did I say turf, did I say bigoted. None. I didn't use any of the typical words. A TERF is an acronym. It's to really be like all caps, TERF. J.K. Rowling is the prime example of TERF. It stands for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminist. Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminist. TERF. It's basically used to describe someone like J.K. Rowling who is very progressive in the sense of like women's rights, in the sense of like, you know, like I assume J.K. Rowling, actually I don't even know if this is a safe assumption because the black mold or whatever is done to her, but like I assume J.K. Rowling is probably like pro-abortion rights. She's pro, you know, women working and like equal rights in the workplace and equal pay and all these progressive feminist things, right? I could be wrong about some of those things, I don't know, but in general, like TERF describes someone who probably supports all of those things, but on the flip side is like against trans women using the women's bathroom or playing in women's or girls' sports or accessing healthcare or getting proper identification or, you know, all of the hot topics. You assume wrong, you know what they say about assuming, right? And that's why I try what they say about assuming is why I like am DMing this girl and holding conversations with other people, not just women, but everyone who like is expressing some transphobic opinions. Like, the reason I try to like talk these things out with them is because I try not to assume that they are just like a transphobic turf bigot person, and I try to give them the benefit of the doubt that there's a larger misunderstanding going on here, right? And so like that's what I was asking her, is it's like I was like what is the purpose in excluding, which she really hasn't answered yet, if I'm being honest, though she has been nice in her messages, but what is the purpose of excluding trans women? Maybe she's scared of the other people in the group. Yeah, that's honestly like the only idea I can come up with of why you would want to exclude trans women when you yourself are not against trans women is because you're worried to like start drama or something because of the more bigoted women in the group who, you know, maybe would freak out. And if she said something like that, then I would address that, because that's a different, you know, thing. But I don't want to assume that's why. That's why I asked her more open-endedly why. And then if she says that's why, I have a response to that. Because, yeah. I mean, something, and the reason I also like having these conversations, even if they're just like over text or over Facebook, about inconsequential things like not being in a Facebook group, I know that's no big deal, but it's also just good because it helps me think through these conversations so that when I'm having conversations with people like this in ways that do matter much more significantly, I know better how to like, you know, connect with them and express myself. Like I realized, like I came up with a really good way to describe an issue to her in my last message. I hope at least it was good. I think it felt good. And that was, I explained how like this excluding trans women in a Facebook group especially feels pretty arbitrary also, because like I mentioned how if my Facebook, if I like most people do on Facebook, honestly, if my Facebook was like privated, so all you could see is my current profile photos, or profile and cover photo, then I probably would have been let in with no issues, because they wouldn't have even known I'm trans if they just saw my current profile photo. Maybe my name's a red flag, so maybe also change my name, I don't know. But like I could very easily make my profile appear like a cis woman, with still being me, and so it feels rather arbitrary to even have this rule, because it's so easy to get around, and it really hurts to even I've thought about it, and what really hurts is like feeling like I'm almost being pressured to change how I present myself online to hide the fact that I'm trans, which I'm not going to do. I would rather have these conversations than just simply hide. I know it'd be easier if I just hide the fact I'm trans, but I don't want to do that. And so that's why I explained the thing where I felt like I had a good way of wording this is I explained how it hurts having rules like this that try to encourage us to present differently simply for the sake of acceptance, because it feels like what we're doing then is leaving the closet that we were in, where like we as trans women, we're leaving the closet that we were in of pretending to be a cis man for the sake of acceptance, which is what I had been the last 28 years, and all trans women are prior to coming out, right? We live in this closet where we pretend to be a cis man. And so we come out of that closet to be ourselves finally, but then when rules like this try to exclude trans women, but we already look in the majority of our life accepted as women, or treated as women, because not all women are accepted, obviously, and that gets back into feminism, but then it feels like we end up being encouraged to step into a new closet where we hide the fact that we are trans and we pretend to be a cis woman, which we're not, and that's fine. But so it's like, I don't want to just trade one closet pretending to be a cis man for another closet pretending to be a cis woman. At least not currently in life. I would much rather just live openly and freely as what I am, which is trans. And so that's what I tried to explain as to why it hurts, and many other things. And I don't know if it gets through. Saying they are a literal red flag is really funny, though. You don't want to be in a group of people who think like that anyways. Well, the problem, part of the reason this frustrates me is this, and one of the reasons I say that this group specifically is one of the ones I was really hoping to get into, is it's very specific to my area of sort of the Knoxville area. It's not just all of Knoxville like some of the groups are. And it's big. It's got like thousands of people in it. And I highly doubt, and it's something I even pointed out also, I highly doubt well, I don't know if I did point out this other part. I pointed out that there's probably already other trans women in this group, and she just doesn't realize it for exactly the same reason I mentioned earlier, how if I had privated my old photos so she couldn't have gone through my profile to find out I was trans, she wouldn't have known any better, right? There's no way. I refuse to believe she would have known. But the one thing I don't think I necessarily pointed out is with how many people there are in there, it's probably the case that the majority of the women in this group wouldn't even support the group if they knew it was trans exclusive, because they don't say it's trans exclusive, or at least they didn't. In her first message back, she actually said she would change the rules to make it clear that it's only for biological women or whatever. So I don't know, maybe that'll wake people up to seeing what kind of group they're in. But I would imagine most people in that group wouldn't actually support being in a group like that. There's certainly LGBT groups and progressive groups and all this. I'm joining all of those groups also, but those groups are smaller and they're more specific about issues related to that more niche group, as opposed to more general issues that like a women's group is about, you know? And so I hope that people like her will come around, but we'll see. Never joined a ladies group. That's all boomers. She's like, I don't know how old she is exactly. I went through her profile also, because that was one of the reasons I felt comfortable messaging her, is she had previously had on her profile photo that one of those Facebook banners or stickers you can put on your profile photo. That was a rainbow, and it said "y'all means all," and so that's where I was like, I told her I was like very disappointed and surprised to hear that they exclude trans people, because I felt safe messaging her because it seemed like she supported this. No. I think she's probably around my age, plus or minus a few years. But plus 35 years. No, she seems nice. I don't know. But actually, I just saved this meme from Pinterest. Because this is honestly how I've been approaching transphobia the last 2 months. Because I've been very active. Like, one of the reasons I've not been streaming so much is I've been very active in, like, my community recently. Like, I spend most of my time trying to connect with people and whatnot right now. And, like I've gotten into trying to get into some volunteering stuff too. And this is really how I've been approaching transphobia, is with a very optimistic outlook, because why wouldn't it work out for me, you know? Like, that's where I keep getting depressed, is when it Because so far, every instance where it feels like it's not going to work out, where everyone's just like, screw them. Like the car I just bought is a really good example of this. Because everyone was telling me, why do you even want to buy this car? If they're transphobic to the point that they're ignoring your Facebook messages, why give them money? And so like most people might have given up because that's a good reason, I understand, but I persisted and had one of the most euphoric experiences ever with a very sweet couple that was selling the car and then got a really cute car and whatnot. That's so different because I needed that car. True. I will say, if that was one of the reasons I told people I was also still pushing it. I was like, yeah, if this was just any bug, if this was just like a white bug or a blue bug, and I could go find basically the same car from anyone else, yeah, maybe it would make sense to be like, okay, I don't want to give them my money. But this is like the only that's the only one. That's the only one. Really, the question that I was actually even weighing in my head was like, could I myself upgrade a basic white bug to look like that one, or similar, if I went and purchased another one for less or the same amount of money? No, but yeah, no, it was yeah, limited edition. You could have if she was made for you, exactly, yeah. I don't think I could have necessarily done it for less money, but definitely. Did I not show you? Oh, you might not have been here when I showed the photo of the lashes. Yeah, you want to see them? They're on the car. God, I take so many photos. This. Well, this is a side angle. Do I have like a... Where's the front? I was taking a bunch of photos because somebody had asked for photos. Looks like I'm going to sell the car. Okay, I guess I didn't have a front on. Or, oh yeah, there we go. Boom. Oh, wispy girl, yes. Next set, Russian volume her. Yeah, well, I actually, I was thinking, like, it'd be cute to somehow do, like, eyeliner or something. She's looking at you. She's missing a tooth, though. Do you see? It's missing a fog light. Actually, it's technically missing a whole grill piece here. But that's not, it doesn't really look like it's missing, I feel like it doesn't really look like it's missing a grill piece. But print her eyeliner. Well, it's funny because the lash, like, it honestly, like, it truly just looked like a giant strip lash. Like, actually, I think I have a selfie of me holding it up. I'm not finding the selfie. Yeah, I don't know where the selfie went off to, but yeah, no. I mean, the next upgrades are, or what I was saying about the strip. Here, where's this? It being a strip lash is like I could have like taped. Like the strip lash had like a strong tape on the bottom of the strip, and I could have taped it on the paint like above. Although then the lashes would have been pointed like down slightly or forward. And that's actually what they recommend doing even. But what I did instead was I took this whole light thing out. Actually, I think I recorded it. Now that I think about it. Did I record this? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, so I took the whole light out, and oh yeah, there you can see the strip. Well, I'm not used to seeing my hair up from behind. Oh. I was showing it for some reason. I have so many videos like this where I just raw record like random things I'm doing like this and then never do anything with the video. Oh, I should test it. Oops, there's audio. Yeah, so you can see you literally just like put it on. Kind of like it's a giant strip lash. That's literally all it is. And so I just put it around that, and then I guess I'd already done the other side. It was kind of a struggle to get the actual thing in there though. I guess that was like test fitting. But oh yeah, there it is on. Anyways, but yeah, the next step now is the little like Barbie tag, the little like, or I think I'll make it say baddie tag to put coming off the back, and then after that it's the bow. It's the bow. I want a bow so bad. I don't know if you were here for this, but this is now the new reference for the bow. I was thinking like, oh, what about a Minnie Mouse bow? And my mom had this and pointed it out. And so this is the new reference instead of like a floppy bow, kind of like I think like a 3D bow. Maybe not quite as chunky as that one. That one's a little chunky. But metal bow, probably plastic. I mean, the hardest part still is to figure out the trick of how I'm gonna attach it without it flying off and killing somebody. But no, this would be too big to 3D print. Well, theoretically you could 3D print it, but I think the easiest way to make it would be to make it out of foam and then mold plastic around the foam. That's my assumption of what's the easiest, like in my head. But I don't know. Okay, shoot. I just realized I yapped away everyone. I actually when I was going live before, when I was going to hit start now or whatever, start stream, I was like, I don't even have anything to yap about. We're probably gonna hop right into whatever thing I decide to play or something. And nope. I ended up yapping for almost an hour. Had the tea. Oh, I should drink more tea, actually. I should get actual tea. Honestly, I really want the tea, like the actual tea. Like, I want to go watch the new Love Island episode. It seems, I don't know. I'm just excited for the new season. Wait, would y'all be interested? Do you think y'all would be interested? I know I talked about this all last summer while it was going on, but this summer's different. Would y'all actually be interested in doing like a Discord watch thing for some of the episodes? A medicine ball from Starbucks. Used to get them when you were sick. Like, you would like work out while sick? From Starbucks. Sorry, I'm thinking, what's a medicine ball? Medicine ball, Starbucks. I'm thinking, like, you know what I'm thinking? Like, is what I'm thinking not a medicine ball? Like, it's kind of like a ball-shaped weight with like a handle. Isn't that a medicine ball? The medicine ball, officially known as Honey Citrus Mint Tea, is a soothing drink at Starbucks. Wait, that sounds so good. Oh, I had such a good coffee the other day. I caught up with a friend from high school last Saturday, and we went to coffee after we got lunch together, coffee place. And I don't drink coffee all that much, but I just went with, she was like, I would just go with whatever the barista recommends. So that's what I did. It was delicious. Okay, these are not what I was thinking of. What am I thinking of? Oh, wait, no, this is what oh, kettlebell. I was thinking kettlebell. Why did I think they were called medicine balls? Actually, that reminds me, I still haven't recorded my strength. Should I do that on stream? Is that weird to do? So something I did, I've done it twice now, but I need to do it a third time. Is because everyone, especially with the sports debate about trans people and whatnot, like everyone's all like debating, you know, how much strength or muscle or whatever do trans women lose upon hormone therapy. And so I decided to, like, really just for my own like curiosity, I decided to do this. I don't know if I was ever, I guess technically I'm sharing this now, but so I wanted to record once a month, like how much I can kind of like lift or do, or how many push-ups I can do. Basically, I have 5 pound, 10 pounds, and 15 pound dumbbells, and so what I did was see how many curls I can do with each of those, and then after that see how many push-ups I can do. That's what I've done twice now, but I need to do it for the third time, because the first time was before starting hormones. The second time was a month after, and then this third time will be 2 months after. My anticipation, based on what I've read, is that little to nothing will have changed at this point. That I will notice a decrease in muscle or muscle strength or whatever, but it'll be at like the 6 month mark, more than like 6 to a year, kind of. But I don't know. My last one was like similar. I gotta look it up. Where's my notes for what I need to do? But you were just talking to Gabby about this. She almost beat the school push-up record. Oh my god. Why is she so strong? What the heck? It's because she drives a truck. Just comes with it. Curiously, working out mysteriously. No, this isn't working out. I'm only doing it once a month. And it's not really working out. It takes like 5 minutes. 5 curls, 8 push-ups. You're not far off. I mean 5 curls of which weight? 8 push-ups I think is accurate. I think I did 10 the first time. I think I did 8 the second time, but I also had done more curls the second time. So it was like, I considered that balancing out as like, okay, well, it's about the same then, because I did the curls first. Okay, yeah. This was, I was seeing what all was on screen, because this is my notes app, which is very private. My notes app's probably like my most private place. So I was having to make sure nothing else was being shown. I don't care about these tags. Also, hi Pinky, did I say that already? Off Adrenaline, she said she was so nervous she didn't know how many she did. Oh my god. But the other thing that's funny about my strength check is I'm starting from little to no strength anyways. Heck, Gabby might be stronger than me 2 months ago even. Like I for all I know, like, you know, look at me. Like look at this. But yeah, so I also was checking my weight and height Height, I don't anticipate changing at all, but I was just keeping track of these just in case of a difference. I assume both those are still accurate. I'll check that after. Here, let's do the strength check. You know what? Screw it. I should have started. I just started recording. I should have done that at the beginning. So 5 pounds was just like, I didn't even bother counting because it still was so easy to curl. I didn't want to like waste all my energy curling 5 pounds 30 times or whatever. So I guess I did 5 curls of 10 pounds, 7 curls of 15
123.
pounds. Which doesn't even make sense. Like, how did I do more? You know? And then 7 push-ups the second time, 10 push-ups first time. But again, those all like, you know, that's all like around the same strength, I would say.
Down 1, 2, 3.
Bar hang? I can do a couple, or I used to be able to do a couple pull-ups. Do I have a pull-up bar? I don't think I have one. Yeah, I don't think I have one here. Here, let's see how many curls I can do. Wait, should I? What am I doing right now? This has turned into... This has gone from what game am I gonna play to impromptu workout stream? Fitness test? Should we screw it? Should I just look up the like presidential fitness challenge? Should I just see if I can pass that? You know what I'm talking about? Is that a thing still? The pacer test, yeah. The Hunger Games. Oh, that's not what I was talking about, but I forgot there is that also. Oh, I'm switching my mic. I don't have to yell. Oh, there we go, there we go. I was actually supposed to record this last week, like the strength check, but because that was technically 2 months last week, but I was sick, so I was like, that's not gonna be accurate. District Everglades. What would my district be? Appalachia? Wait, that would mean that isn't that what Oh, I love the Hunger Games. Why am I blanking on her name? Isn't like Appalachia like the main, like that in the newest movie that like she's kind of from? Isn't that like the theory? She's in like the Appalachia district, or am I thinking of something else? I can't even remember the actress's name. Frick. The baddie who also played Snow White. Cool tiara design, thank you. Epic. Grace? Rachel Ziegler! Yes, Ziegler! Yeah. Grace. Was Grace the character? Or did you just throw out a name? McKenna Grace in your head? Oh my god. Okay. Can't believe I'm recording this live now. Okay, so I think all my weights are right here. I'm missing one. Oh, here it is. Okay. So
Ads info.
Ads? Oh shoot, I forgot. Look at this. Well, I guess you can't. This is like connecting because of magnets. This was happening when I was trying to record my video about my dog. YouTube. God, why do ads happen at the worst time? I hate these ads. God, I wish Twitch would let me get rid of them. YouTube, low-key the best. I'm chugging water down as if I'm already worked out and all I've done is stood up. I actually have watched so many workout streams because like, because when I was still watching Mizkiff, I like followed his whole arc of like starting a gym and stuff. Get your coin. Yes, give me that 2 cents I get from the ads being ran. Let's go. By the end of the month, I might be able to afford a medicine ball from Starbucks. But okay, so we'll start by checking the 5 pounds. So they feel, yeah, okay, wait, for some reason they don't, yeah, they still feel like easy, like, you know, I'm just swinging these around. I mean, it's 5 pounds. For some reason I do like, I don't know, it might just be placebo. I think it's placebo. I'm not gonna count them. I don't want to waste all my strength on the 5 pounds, you know? Or all my energy, rather. For some reason I do like, feel like I was feeling that, but I think it's placebo. Because I anticipate I can still do just as much as I did before. So then 10 pounds will... Yeah, so I did 5 curls of it last time. Oh yeah, I can do 5. That's easy. That was 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, 5. Now I remember why I only did 5. Because that was how many I did the first time. So I was checking if I could just still do 5, I think. I can do more than before because girls rule. You know, that would be such... That is such a funny way to combat the, like, trans strength unfair advantage of when people say that, say that, yeah, actually they get stronger on estrogen because girls rule. So yeah, of course you should let them participate. But, okay, so I don't want to waste all my energy on 5 pounds or on 10 pounds either. So I could still do 5. So last time I did 7 of the 15 pounds, and that I think was more like pushing it a little bit. So, let's see. Yeah, okay, I bet I could still do 7. I think I can do 7. 1... 2. Do you think future romantic partners would find this attractive? Like, am I setting myself up for success here? Wait, that was 2, right? 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Okay. Wait, I bet I could do 8. I bet I could do 8. I can do 1 more because girls rule, right? 8. Okay. Oh wait, do I have to go back down for it to count? There. And again, I feel like that's not pushing it either. Like, I feel like I could maybe reach 10, but I was really feeling that in my arms. So now, and I really want to push push-ups. Like push-ups, I want to do as many as I possibly can, which last time was 7. So, I gotta straddle Patrick here. And do the push-ups. I guess I need to take this off. Giving bowling. Is that a good... You know, okay, wait. Wait, Brianna, maybe you can help me here. So there was an event going on at a bowling alley. Like a couple weeks ago. And the day of, I was like him-hawing around with whether or not I wanted to go. And then the day of, I was looking at my hands. And this was when I still had all my nails on. And I was like, I can't bowl with this. I mean, pretend that was on. I was like, wait a second. How would I do that? Is it possible to bowl with nails? Or is bowling just like out of the question if you have nails on? So I ended up not going. I mean, I actually do have one friend who purposely gets like one of the lightest balls and bowls it like he palms the ball and rolls it out of his palm intentionally. And so I realized like maybe that's just what I would need to do with nails, but I don't know. I was unsure if you could get your fingers God dang it. Get like into the bowling ball holes. I'm trying to add as many words in between to reduce innuendo. And with the nails, but even if you did get fingers with nails into the ball, then I would worry that when bowling it, you could rip out a nail or rip off a nail or like get it stuck, like, you know, break off, you know, who knows what when you release the ball, even if you're able to get them in. But yeah, so it is, but you're saying you palm it like a basketball. So I do need to do like what my one friend does. Okay. All right, push-up time. Yeah, like this actually. Wait, this is, I was looking around for anything ball-shaped. This is the closest I got. Kind of like, instead of, you know, like putting your fingers in, instead kind of hold it like this and like off, I guess. Oh wait! No, like this. We'll use ball yarn. Hold it like this, and then kind of just like... I'm sorry, are you okay? Look, he's still happy. Okay, I got it to stay. My playlist still playing? Oh, it is. Fling it out from between your legs like a slingshot. Oh, you're talking about grannying it? You like the granny bowling? Like this? Oh, is it okay? That's also always works. Okay. Push-up time. Wait, so how many push-ups could Gabby do then? If she could almost beat the school record, how many is that? What is, like, are we talking like for all I know, your Fort Myers school is like a bunch of wimps and the record's like 5 push-ups. Hola, Jason. 40! No shot Gabby could do 40 push-ups. Are you kidding me? She's definitely stronger. What the frick? I'm sitting here wondering if I'll be able to beat 10, which is what I could do before. She's the world's smallest? What the frick? 40? She got muscle? Yeah, no doubt. 40's crazy. I don't think I've ever in my life been able to do 40. Like, even during a brief period where I was, like, working out. That's crazy. Okay. Here we go. Don't judge me for my form. This is not instructional. Patrick, your legs are in the way. Okay, Patrick's just gotta move. You're in the way. Sorry. I realized I can't wait. I can't see chat. I'm not stalling. I'm not stalling. Obviously. I realized I can't see chat, so I needed to get back up to turn TTS on.
Down 1 2 3.
1, 2, 3.
Tits. No way I turn it. No way I turn TTS on and the first thing she says is tits.
Bro.
I forgot she does that because that's why Yuki would call her tits baddie.
Boobies.
Okay. Speaking of, never mind. Okay, here we go. God dang it.
Grow up, Henry.
Bro? I swear she said bro up. I swear I heard bro up. Wait, why do you tell me to grow up? You're the one that said boobies. What did I do? I can't do push-ups in this environment.
LMAO.
I'm clearly a grown
Down,
adult,
1, 2,
okay?
3.
You're acting like I'm some child who plays with unicorns and
Elbows
paper
in.
origami things.
Push up position.
Alright, here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, shit, 3, 4. What? Hold on. That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. Hold on. You're
Okay,
joking.
4.
Wait. Shit. Wait.
By 10.
No. Hold on. I am not stopping at 3 push-ups. Wait a second. It's because I did 2. This is why I said I should have pushed myself with a 15. Hold on. There's no shot I can only do 3 push-ups. That's not possible. No. There's no way. There's no way.
TW.
Okay. I can do more. I can do more. I swear. Oh my, what is happening?
Girl elbows in.
Elbows in? Hold on. Hold on. I grabbed the scale from my bathroom.
Elbows to your chest. Palms forward.
Oh shit.
Not out.
Wait, what? Wait, this says I've lost weight. Have I lost weight?
Okay. Body checking.
I did 8 15 pounds, 5 10 pounds. This says I'm 127. Oof.
3 push-ups.
No. I'm not done. I was just taking a break to check. No. I can do more. There's no shot I can only do 3. Because that doesn't even make any sense, does it? That I could do the same amount of curls as before but not as many push-ups? Does that really make sense? Okay, wait, so you're saying elbows need to be in? What if that's been my problem? What if I've been inconsistent in my strategy? Huh. What? Okay.
Yeah, try it.
What? This
Let's, bitch balloon.
What does that mean? What's bitch balloon? Wait, this...
UMF. I'm dead.
What's a bitch balloon? Is this a misogynistic term I'm unfamiliar with? What does that mean? This doesn't... There's no way! There's no way! I refuse to believe this. Hold
You're
on.
letting air out like a balloon. I'm dying. Ever.
That one doesn't count.
Girl, get up.
You made me laugh. You made me laugh. Hold on. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Wait, look at it from the side. I bet it doesn't look as impressive from the front. So you don't realize how close I am to getting it. Snoopy.
Play back that.
What?
You're gonna die.
We got this. Here we go. Okay. What? Okay, wait. Your elbows in thing has tripped me up. I'm going... Okay, fine. Fine. Holy crap.
Girl, what are you doing?
What? That doesn't make any sense. Just like statistically, it doesn't even make sense. It's only been 2 months. It's just because I'm sick.
One, push up.
No,
Bruh,
you missed it.
in
It was,
time,
hey, no,
used to make them
wait,
get
Bree and
in
Cherry, where did y'all come from?
position when they were acting up
No,
at
you missed it. I just did a whole bunch of push-ups, and that was me trying to do more. Brianna can confirm, I just did multiple push-ups. No, it wasn't. Stop with it. No need to be specific. No need to be specific. No need to be specific. Just multiple. I just did multiple, and I was trying to do more.
Run back the film.
I don't believe this.
Actual key. Yeah, it's so funny. I'm dying.
I swear, there's no way I go from being able to do, I mean, even 7
Watch
a
it
month
back.
ago to 3. Watch it back. I couldn't. That'd be too, like. Here, you know what? We don't need to watch it back because I'll just do 10 right now. I'll do 10 right now. Okay. Yeah. There's no way Gabby did 40 push-ups. 40? 40?
3 times 10.
Okay. Call me a balloon again.
40 plus.
Okay, wait. It was all in my head.
Plus
No, it wasn't.
35. Baddie, get tough up.
Wait a second. When you say Gabby did 40,
Kissing the floor.
are you talking about 40 push-ups like what I was just trying to do? Or 40 like this? Shoot, even that's hard. I don't want to know how many of those I can or can't do.
Oh, please. Don't do. I like that.
What?
Girl.
So this would mean this is my new numbers. Wait, I'll show this in just a second. This... Oh, wait. What? Well, wait, can I count that extra one I just did? Wait, I technically did 4 total. I did do an extra one. I successfully did an extra one. Is this...
You took a break in between.
Took a break in between? Okay, so 3...
3-1.
3.5? I think we can settle on 3.5, right? But the math isn't mapping. How can I be doing the same with all the curls, but half of the push-ups? That doesn't make any sense. From 10 weeks of estrogen?
Back versus arm strength. Wimpy kid.
Are push-ups back? I thought push-ups were your bicep. I don't know anything about working out. Wimpy kid? What goes into the pacer test?
I meant chest, which is what they are.
Chest? I was wanting estrogen to do something else to my chest. Why is it taking a dear sweet time on that? That's gonna reduce my muscle strength, but nothing else. It's not gonna increase anything else on my chest? What the frick? What kind of trade is this? This is supposed to be a handoff. There's like, you're not supposed to just remove one.
The pacer test.
How do you do? What? I just wanted like a brief, like, what do you do here? What is this?
Eat.
YouTube?
You run back and forth to the beep. Ready. Down. Up. Good.
How old is this video? 13.
PACER stands for Progressive Aerobic Cardiovascular Endurance Run. The PACER is one of the test options for estimating aerobic capacity in the fitness graph. The PACER is a valid and fun
Wait, I forgot
option for
Cherry's so
estimating
young.
aerobic
You were just doing
capacity.
these like a day ago, and
The PACER is for the student to run as long as possible back and forth across a 20-meter distance
in like
and at a specified
9th
pace
grade
that
or
gets faster
something.
each minute. The warm-up is not as essential for the PACER as it is for the other test of aerobic capacity because the progressive nature of the test provides a built-in warm-up. Remember, the goals of the warm-up are to prepare the body for the activity, improve performance, and...
Oh, is this what PACER stands for?
Prior to the
Oh,
beginning
that
of
doesn't
the
stand.
PACER,
That
the
doesn't spell
examiner
PACER.
ensures
Never
that
mind.
each student has a partner. The role of the partners is to help keep track of the number of form breaks.
Why are they all
The
wearing the
students line
same
up at the start
thing?
line, and the partners stand behind the opposite lines. The examiner
This is
stands
just
on the
Red
sideline with
Rover.
a clipboard and a score recording sheet. The examiner monitors
That's
and
Okay,
records the
she looks strong. Holy crap! Is this how
number of
Gabby's
laps each
built?
student completes. In the pacer, one lap is the 20 or 15-meter
I believe that
distance
baddie
from
could do
one end of
40
the course to
push-ups.
the other. The recorded score is the total number of laps completed by the student before
Uniform.
the second form break.
Why doesn't any of the
A
other
form
kids
break
got it on?
occurs when the student does not touch the line by the sound of the beep. The
Cheater.
pacer CD is set to music. The CD includes a 5-second countdown.
Miss
and tells the
Smith.
students when to start.
Brianna didn't hit the
Students begin
line.
the test running across the distance and touching the line with their foot before the sound of the beep. Walking is allowed so long as
Oh, I remember this thing. This is the thing that you do just enough to make the teacher seem like you tried, but you give up as quick as possible so that way you can go sit and do nothing the rest of the class. While like the tryhards go back and forth for like an hour. Yeah, this was the like, oh, I'm so tired after 5 laps. Oh, how embarrassing. Oh. Coach Henry, please let me off. It's actually what one of our PE teachers' names was, Coach Henry.
Do you know what shuttle tag is?
Shuttle tag? No,
the
what's shuttle
desired
tag?
pace is maintained. At the sound of the beep, students run back to the other end. A student who touches the line on the sound of the beep must immediately turn and run back to the other end. A single beep sounds at the end of each lap. The audio CD also provides a verbal cue to track the number of laps.
Yeah, I remember this.
A triple beep sounds at the end of each minute. The triple beep serves the same function as a single beep.
Yeah, that's me. That's me right there. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Before immediately coming off the line and giving up. Like, did you see that kid? He was barely behind them.
A triple beep sounds
at
the end of each minute.
And was like, I'm not making this one right here.
But it also alerts the student
Oh.
that the pace will get faster.
Or maybe did he not make it on the last one? I don't know. Whatever. Do shuttle tag? Shuttle tag.
No, do the paver
Earlier
test.
this month, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park began charging for parking. Every year, the park welcomes millions of visitors, which regularly leads to congestion on the roads and packed parking lots.
Now, shuttle services are making that trip to the park a little easier. 10 News reporter Krissa Lucas joins us to explain the impact of this change. Krissa?
What the hell?
John, Robin, the parking in the Smokies has been free for many years, but with recent parking pass requirements, visitors
What is
may
this?
want to look at other choices for vendoring.
We're going to build a game. So this is Spaceship Tag, and this is level 1 for Spaceship Tag, where each student has their own hula hoop, and they're flying around their gym in their spaceship, which is their hula hoop, and they're trying to keep personal space. So they're moving around.
This looks like some COVID era game. Like you're not allowed to touch each other.
And all over the gym floor, keeping their personal space, not bumping into one another, not crashing or pushing into one another.
This looks like how we went around grocery
do a really
stores
great
in
job
COVID.
of teaching the kids just body awareness and where they're moving around in the gaming area. So if the students actually accidentally crash into one another, then both students have to sit down and wait for the teacher to tap them on top of the head. And that's how they get back into the game. And again, this is level 1.
Wait, what's the game? What do you do?
So let's watch a closer look of level 1. So again, students are moving around. Those two girls just tapped hoops, which means they have to sit down on the ground. And again, in level 1, you sit on the ground inside your hoop until the teacher comes and taps you on top of their head. And then you're able to get back up and enjoy the game. So level 2 of Spaceship Tag is where if you bump into another hoop, then both you and the person you bumped into have to do exercises.
Nah, this is where you get your bestie and you agree ahead of time. Hey, let's bump into each other.
This, but with dodgeballs.
Really? I've never played a game like this, I don't think. My immediate thought is I would want to bump into my bestie so we can just sit down the whole time.
10 exercises get you back into the game. For level 3, we add pool noodles, and those are the taggers, who we like to call aliens in Spaceship Tag. So their job is to basically tag either the bodies or their hula hoops. If that happens,
Oh, now it's
then
fun. Okay, wait, now the game got fun.
you have to do
You can go
exercises
whack
until the
kids
round
with
is over
a
inside your
pool
personal
noodle?
space, inside your hula hoop. So during level 3, if you're tagged by an alien, someone with a pool noodle, either on your body or on your hula hoop, then you have to do exercises until the round is over. So there's no getting back into the game on this round. You just continue to do exercises in your personal space. All right, so building on to level 4, this is where we add in our astronauts.
more
So our
levels.
astronauts, they just gave us a friendly wave right there. They're identified by the red stash across their chest. And then, of course, our aliens have the blue pool noodles. Everyone else has their spaceship that they're flying around our general space, keeping personal space, not bumping into one another or invading someone
It
else's
sounds like
space.
Scientology with the levels and spaceships and
When the game
stuff.
gets started, we have our aliens and our astronauts do 10 jumping jacks. This kind of allows the game to get started, allowing the spaceships to flee away from the taggers.
Mr. Hubbard.
So in this game, if you get tagged, or during this round, if you get tagged by an alien, you sit down and wait for an astronaut to come save you. And they do that by rescuing your spaceship, bringing it up off the ground, and then you stand up inside of it. And our kids love to, make little fun sounds as they're raising their spaceship up, and it just adds more enjoyment to our game. So again, this is level 4 of Spaceship Tag, where we add in the astronauts. So the aliens tag the spaceships, and the astronauts save the spaceships by allowing them to come back into the game. This is our last build for this game, Spaceship Tag. This is level 5. So in level 5, the students get to put their spaceship in motion. So they are hula hooping around their waist, trying to get away from the taggers. We still have taggers trying to tag them to get them out, where they have to sit down on the ground. And then we still have our astronauts, as you see there, helping getting our spaceships up and running in our game. So if you make a mistake while you're hula hooping and you're able to stop your hoop before it hits the ground, then you can continue playing. However, if you are hula hooping and walking and your hoop drops to the ground, then we count that as you being out, and you'll have to wait for an astronaut to come save you. So again, this is level 5, our last build for our game, Spaceship Tag. It's a great game, and
Okay, so there's not really any winners or losers. I guess you just like do it for a certain time limit and then it's over or something. But that actually sounds cool.
So funny.
we like to build
How
games.
do I get about 40 adults to come do this? I love hula hooping. Wait, I could do this right now.
Add free beer.
Look, I'm prepped. I got the hula hoop and the pool noodle. I'm both the astronaut and the alien. I'm an alien astronaut. Okay. Free beer.
Okay, T.
Yeah,
First of her kind.
unfortunately there's no I don't think there's room in here to do the pacer test. Honestly, if I had room, I would try the pacer test right now. But I was trying to, during that video, I was trying to think of how I could do the pacer test in my house. Because they were doing that over a large distance. And I don't think there's a single spot.
Driveway.
Yeah, but it's nighttime. And there's raccoons. And,
Perfect.
I actually don't even know there if I could do it.
Nobody to watch. Run around.
Okay, boop 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 boo. Try and take this off. Wait, it didn't swap. Did it? Oh no, it did. Okay. Alright, well that was fun. There, I did my strength check. I don't believe it though. I don't believe these final results. Oh, I didn't technically measure my height yet. Oh, wait, but I mean it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the exact same. There's no way. Yeah, that's it. I'm just sick.
Sick in the head.
Hey, what do you mean?
Long.
Realize I was still recording. I'm copying my notes over into my Google Notes, but I don't want to show them. God, everyone always talks about, like, what if the group chat gets leaked? For me, it's what if my notes app gets leaked. That's like, that's the worst case scenario. Every group chat I'm in, I can handle it.
Apple will get
Notes app? I'm cooked. I'm cooked if the Notes app gets leaked. Apple will get me. Apple doesn't have my notes. For better or worse, actually. Might be for worse, because Apple's got pretty good security. It's so hard trying to brush my hair through the mirrored camera. Do this. Okay, shoot. I don't know what to do. Now I ended up yapping
She
for
looks cute anyway.
this long. The wig. I really like how do people get started as React streamers, you know? I would love to just put on some reality TV.
I fear. I'm gonna sleep soon. My tooth is hurting.
Yeah, that's kind of my problem right now is I'm still in this headspace where I like to end around 2 a.m.
Yes.
And
Watch that Love Island.
And
Island.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it's like too late to start something now.
Okay. And the new song.
Oh, what is the new song? Should I look it up really quick? Love. I mean, they used a kind of old song for the song last time, right? That wasn't necessarily like a brand new song. I saw like a tour. Yeah, so I just looked up Love Island intro season 8. I saw like this on TikTok. Actually, you might have been the one who reposted it. I saw it through. Somebody just uploaded the whole episode to YouTube. Okay, well I can get the intro. This will probably be cut out of the VOD. Do you think they had to re-edit this to cut out the 2 people that they fired last minute? Or kicked off last minute? Whoa! You do splits?
OMG. They are so cute already.
She's actually just in lingerie. That wasn't even a swimsuit. Wait, was that a... Does she have a prosthetic leg, or was that just a long sock?
She does.
Whoa, that's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. They included her. That's awesome.
She's an Olympian.
She's an Olympian? Oh, please, please, I hope she doesn't become insufferable in some way. Oh, good, good, good. But I like this intro. Wait, why is it all just the girls?
Loki. A little bit she's. Also funny.
Oh, here they are. Okay.
No. So fun. No. They're all fun.
They're all fun? Okay, good. So the cast seems good.
But it's also still awkward.
Yeah. I guess that's just a given at the beginning. It's going to be a little awkward. Okay. I'll not watch too much more. The whole thing could get claimed. That part will probably get deleted. The VOD, this VOD will now probably be down for a little bit. But... Oh shoot, I had the other video playing in the background. Oops. That's a fun intro. It's a little bit like, I felt like more kind of tame than the other intro. Like it felt, I don't know, it felt less like, produced? That's not really the right term. I don't know what term I'm looking for. But okay, yeah, then, you know what, now that got me wanting to watch Love Island. I think I'm gonna go watch this episode. I'll just call it for the night. It's too late to start anything anyway, it's already 2 a.m. So, thanks for hanging the whole time, Brianna. Turn that off. Wow, I can't believe I actually did the workout check. Oh, now I remember something I was gonna show. Next time. I forgot. I got all these. Here it is. I got all these old family like photos and videos scanned in. And where's my folder? And some of them are funny. I just clicked randomly. But like this is me. There's little me. But gymnastics party. But anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. So I forgot I turned all the way up. So because I was watching those family videos actually. It's through the media player.
Sorry, Batty.
Sorry? For what? You're good.
We will debrief walled away from my phone.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just wrapping up. Yes, I'm gonna go watch right now. That's what I was saying. I was wrapping up. I'll be live again tomorrow, and I might go through some of the old photos and videos I scanned in for my family.
girl.
But
Cute necklace.
yes, I love this necklace. I've been wearing it every day since I bought it at a thrift store a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I was gonna take this magnet off. Oh, it just broke. Hopefully that was the one that was already broken. Okay. Not this necklace. This didn't break. The other thing. But okay. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, Maddie. Thanks for hanging. See you tomorrow.